Hello, my sewing friends. I am back with one of those quick little tips that makes my sewing life easier, and hopefully it will yours too. Recently, I was reorganizing in here because I got this thread holder, and I really needed it. I have 3 clear plastic boxes that I got years ago when I worked at Joann's, and they all hold thread, but I can't readily see it. And this thing is perfect, but I have more thread than it will hold. So because I got that, I had to reorganize the entire wall, and when I was doing that, I looked at inside here. This thing came from IKEA, and it's like a plant pot that you hang whatever. You know how IKEA is, they have all kinds of things that you can repurpose for other stuff. So I was using that to organize some notions, but I couldn't ever see what I had. So here I am in the kitchen clearing out mug after mug after mug, because you know how that is. You get a mug for everything. They give them away at promotional events. You get one when you're new going to church. They give you a little, gift thing, and it's a mug and whatever else. Your kids get them for you for Christmas. Your husband gets them for you for Christmas. Your friends give them to you, and they're full of candy or any number of things. Everybody has some ungodly amount of mugs in their kitchen cabinets. Well, I purge a lot. I go through my house and purge a lot. And so I thought, okay, that's got to go to Goodwill, that's got to go to Goodwill, that's got to go to Goodwill. But some of them you just can't bear to part with because they have sentimental value or what have you. So I decided that I would have them hold my notions so that I could get them out of there and hold the things that I needed. Now, I still do have a few things in there, but for the most part, I took my notions out and I put them in these mugs. So the first one says it's good to be queen. And it is good to be the queen. Whether you're the queen of your house or the queen of your sewing room or whatever you're the queen of, this also says it's good to be queen. It's a huge mug. I don't generally drink my coffee in it because if I were to fill it up with coffee, the coffee would go cold before I could drink it all. But I put all my snaps in it. So I have all manner of snaps. I have the kind of snaps that you use a hammer with. I have vintage snaps. I have regular snaps that I bought recently. Perfect for holding my snaps. This one I got when I lived in Indiana and I was wishing I was by an ocean. So it's called Ocean Potion. And on the inside it says, don't worry, beach happy. Well, couldn't get rid of this because now I live half an hour from the beach. So it is holding my hand sewing needles, and which are, again, some vintage, some new, whatever. You can always find a hand sewing needle. And then it's also got this basting thread, which washes away. And I have no idea where I got this stuff, probably in an auction. It seems like I went to an auction one time and I got all kinds of things that were, I don't even know. So that holds that. And last one is a mug that my daughter got me last year for Christmas. It's got a little chip in it. It says always late, but worth the wait. Because I'm frequently late. Wasn't when I worked for an airline, but that was only 2.5 years out of my life. And what I say when people say you're always late is, you know what, I was 16 days late to be born, and I'm still catching up. So this holds all my hooks and eyes. I have a pimento jar that my grandmother had, she's gone now, but she was a great sewer. Revco, let's see, this one says Revco Pharmacy, little pill containers that have hooks and eyes in them. I'm never going to run out of hooks and eyes because I have a bunch. So that's what that one holds. And those were the 3 that I thought, no, I can't part with those. But you know what? I've repurposed them to use in my sewing room. So, that's pretty much of a kind of generic hint for you or a tip for you. A lot of people repurpose a lot of things in their house for use in their sewing room. But those are 3 things that I use now in here, and I can look at them and be reminded of how sentimental, how they have that value for me. And still, they are useful, once again, and there's no coffee in them. So that's my quick tip for today, and I hope it does make your life a little easier if you are able to use it. if you're able to repurpose some of your mugs. So that's it for now for me, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.